Did you see Donald Duke? I said, no. Oh, he was there. I used a wrong example. But there are people here today who will not be remembered for being here. And that's all they were trying to tell us. A man once ran the affairs of this country called General Abacha. The word you could use to describe him physically was diminutive. But nobody ever said he didn't see Abacha in the audience. In any case, he will come in with the darkest of sunglasses. No matter how dark your hall is, Abacha will still wear his dark glasses. And we all knew that he was there. Awolowo, Azikiwe. But there are people that misunderstand humility for presence. They're different. I haven't read the book, but when I saw the title, Commanding Your Stage, which my predecessor on this podium did excellently well, I think that's what it's all about. My last point, I'm so happy to find people from different schools here. Vivian Fowler. The last I knew them, they were in Surulere, but I've just been told by the students that they've moved to Oregon. St. Fimbers. The only thing we knew about them at my time was that they were playing football, right? And football was more important to Reverend Father Slattery. Should I go on, sir? And it didn't matter what your religion was, despite the fact that it was a Catholic school. It didn't matter what your religion was at my time, in whatever school, in Lagos. But Father Slattery brought eminent young boys. And they were remarkable footballers. I don't even know whether those of you still in school ever heard of Emilio John. Emilio was their talisman. And one final at Lagos City Stadium, they had sent it into the press that Emilio was injured and Emilio wasn't going to play. So the other side was getting more comfortable until they all came out, bless his soul, Sonny Badru, blew the whistle, and we saw number 9, Emily John. Guess what happened? Mogbeo. Emilio was sick. He ran on pa, and so on and so forth. But it's nice to be here and see people. And sometimes in audiences such as these, you have the opportunity to choose who you like to be like. You may not find, but I look around today, as I'm speaking, Dele Momodu is continuing to make money. If money is the objective, better look at him and see that you keep pushing it. This your Latilo, he sends me like 20 messages a day to go and be looking at TV. I said to myself one day, Ma'am, congratulations. My own generation is proud of you. My generation is proud of you. And it is not true that integrity does not pay. It is not true. It is not true that professional proficiency doesn't get you anywhere. It is not true. It is not true that living your values, you're just wasting your time. It is not true. It is not true that unless you fly to Abuja every other day to go and look for contract is the only way to make a living. It is not true. Let me tell you the minimum it will fetch you. I will be in your audience anytime you call. Thank you.
Don't stop clapping now. Thank you so much, Mr. Fola Adiola. He said his generation is proud. My generation too is proud because what will we do? I want to say, in case you see me hesitant to come up stage, there's a reason, right? I hosted an event some time ago, and it was an orchestra performing. And then I got up stage, and that's when they started the second stanza. And I had to rush back down. And then when I was coming, I was like, are you guys done now? And they say, yes, we're done. So in case I'm reluctant, just know that I want to know whether they're done or there's a second stanza. Okay, so very quickly, would like to recognize that I would not be given a spoiler. It's not my place. I've read the book, and I'm proud of it. But we have veterans and experts who will be reviewing the book. I would like to hand over the microphone in no time to one who has made his mark in the industry. He's a renowned journalist, a renowned broadcaster, a renowned in the field. Please, ladies and gentlemen, a round of applause for Dr. Nasir Danladi Bako as he comes to give the book review.
Commission, not corporation. They are two different things. Just an aside. Mr. Chairman, the one and only Fola Adiola, Chief Fola Adiola, who ran it in the forefront in the industry. Sir Chief Odeyemi, all the former deputy governors here, my brother Donald Duke, former governor of Rivers State, Cross River State, the former DGs here present. Here I mean Shola Omole, the Relu of Lagos, former Deputy Governor Madam Sinatu Ojikutu, my brother Bisi Olatilo, Chief Steve Omojafo, most importantly, the students from all the schools that are around Lagos. Please, can I have a round of applause for them? When I was asking the author who was going to be in the audience, so I know who to address, who to speak to, and she said there are going to be students there. By the grace of God, most of them are well-privileged, well-dressed, but I had wanted some children from Okitipupa, some children from Focados, from children from Elegushi, so that they can pick up. These ones are experienced. They have schools, they have TV, they watch all the TikTok and all that stuff. The ones that need some of these to build a future around Fola Adiola or Donald Duke are some of those remote ones.